Hey guys, welcome back to Pop Culture with Pat. Today we're talking about Enola Holmes.
Would you be willing to trace all of this?
Hey guys, welcome back to Pop Culture with Pat. So Enola Holmes is directed by Harry Bradbeer, and this story focuses on Enola, who is the youngest sibling in the the Holmes family, the sister to Sherlock and Mycroft Holmes. And basically, one day she wakes up, I believe it's like her birthday, and she discovers that her mother is missing, and she ends up, she takes it upon herself to figure out what has happened with the help of her brothers as well. So once again, Netflix has put together another solid cast with Enola Holmes. It's highlighted by Henry Cavill, who plays Sherlock Holmes, and then you have Millie Bobby Brown, who's playing Enola Holmes, the film's main character. So where the film, this isn't a Sherlock Holmes story. It focuses on Enola. So you don't see Sherlock Holmes, as much in this movie. But for what we do get to see with the character, I thought that Henry Cavill, I thought he did a really good job with this role. And honestly, I wouldn't mind, getting to see him play this character again. I think that, he just kind of gave off that vibe that you could really believe that this guy, was Sherlock Holmes. And from what I could tell, it seemed like he had fun playing this role as well. So that was pretty cool, getting him just to kind of do something a little bit different. And then you also have Millie Bobby Brown, and she's playing the main character, Enola Holmes. And again, it was nice to see her do something a little bit different as well, because up to this point, pretty much her biggest thing has been Stranger Things. Like, I know she's done like Godzilla, but she didn't really have I feel like the best script, really to work with there. So definitely my favorite project with her so far has been Stranger Things, by far. So it was really nice to see, her get to show off her talent a little bit more with Enola Holmes. She brings a lot of charisma and just energy to this role, and really gets to kind of, I feel, show the rest of the world, what she can really do with this character. So that was, it was really fun getting to watch her. They also did this really cool thing with the movie that, I saw it in the trailer and I was like, oh, it might just be something that they're only going to really do in the trailer and that's all you're going to see. But no, it actually ends up playing out throughout the rest of the movie, and it's not a spoiler, don't worry. But basically, you see, in the trailer, Enola, she's, kind of talking to the audience, breaking the fourth wall, narrating, that kind of thing. And she does that pretty much throughout the movie. And I thought it was, it was a nice little addition to the film. And, a lot of her delivery and stuff like that when she was talking to the audience, I thought was pretty funny. So it was something that definitely just a nice little touch to the film that I feel really added to it. I gotta tell you guys too, I've honestly never really been, I would say a really big Sherlock Holmes fan, whether it be the movies that we've gotten or the books and different things and stuff like that. I've never really been a super big Sherlock Holmes fan. So for me, it was kind of nice to see a different, spin on kind of the mythology. I know, I guess there really is, an Enola Holmes, but it was just, kind of nice to see them go in a different direction compared to what they've been doing. And from what I've been, reading and stuff, too, that a lot of people kind of agree with that as well. It's a fresh take kind of on this series. So I thought they did a good job with that. Although, I could see maybe if you are a really diehard Sherlock Holmes fan that you might be a little bit disappointed because, like I said, it focuses on Enola, so you don't get as much, with Sherlock. He's definitely in the movie, him and his brother are in there, a decent amount of time. It's by no means a small role, but it focuses on Enola, Millie Bobby Brown playing that character for sure. So just know what you're getting into, but I would think so with the name of the film being called Enola Holmes. Otherwise, it's okay, I don't know what to really tell you. I also thought that, Harry Bradbeer, I thought he did a good job directing this film. Overall, it just had a really fun vibe to it. The colors and everything, it was just really bright, had this energetic feel to it. The cinematography, everything looked really good. Even the fight scenes and stuff, those are done really well. But overall, just the rest of the movie, it just looked really nice and had that, like I said, refreshing vibe to it. So that was something that was, that was definitely a plus for me as well with this movie. So overall, I mean, as far as the movie goes, like I said, I was honestly actually a little surprised, with this movie because it wasn't something, going into this movie, I think I was more looking forward to just getting to see like, Millie Bobby Brown and Henry Cavill, them just playing these characters because I'm a fan of their previous work. Not so much that I was a big like Sherlock Holmes, fan or anything like that of any of like the Holmes family stuff. So it was more so me wanting to see these actors, play these like different characters. So I was definitely pleasantly surprised. So I think that if you're, just like a casual fan, someone who has like Netflix or whatever, looking to check out a new film that's just recently come out, I think that pretty much anyone can kind of go into this movie and really get some enjoyment out of it. Like I said, it's a fun ride, mystery ride, kind of going along. There's a couple twists and stuff like that, and you get good performances from pretty much like everyone around, even some of the smaller characters. But definitely the highlights for me again were Henry Cavill as Sherlock Holmes, and then you have Millie Bobby Brown playing Enola Holmes. I thought that she was by far the best character for me in this movie. So overall, I would say I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10. I highly recommend you guys check it out. I said, most people I think will probably get some enjoyment out of this movie. So I definitely recommend you guys check it out. It just came out this past week. So yeah, I give it an 8 out of 10. And I'm curious to see, if you guys have seen it, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments below. Did you like it? Are you a fan of the, previous like Sherlock Holmes kind of, stuff, movies, things that we've gotten before? Or did you kind of go into this like me, not being like a big fan of that stuff, but just were going in, because you saw the trailer and were like, hey, I'm interested in checking this out. So I'm curious to see what you guys, think down below. And if you are new to the channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell button next to it, just so that way you do get notifications for all my new videos. And as always, guys, please make sure to check back for more Pop Culture with Pat.